Christmas is a wonderful time, and there's nothing more magical than waking up to presents under the Christmas tree. I know a lot of parents have bought Nintendo Switches for their kids this Christmas season, so I thought I'd make this guide. This guide is made from my experiences with two little ones myself. So we know as parents, unfortunately, Christmas is not as magical for us. Sometimes it can be a bit stressful, and we just want the best for our children. So with that in mind, let's jump into some essentials that you need for your Nintendo Switch. Starting off at number 1, screen protectors are an essential item. Now, a tempered glass screen protector may cost $20, but it will save you so much money in the long run. It's essentially a piece of glass that goes around your Switch, and if the kids drop the Switch, it'll crack instead of the Nintendo Switch. Now, I have gone through 4 or 5 screen protectors, which means I have gone through 0 Switch consoles, which is fantastic. So it's not just an upsell for the sales associate selling you the thing. If you don't have a screen protector and your Switch is already under the tree, I do highly recommend going out and grabbing one. They're about $20 on sale, and they're worth every cent. Number 2, another essential is a micro SD card. Now, you don't have to worry about whether it's a Nintendo branded SD card, but with the Switch's internal hardware, there's not a lot of space on there. So you can actually just fill up your Switch by installing a game like Fortnite, and then that's it. So having a micro SD allows them to install games or download software to another storage device. Now, you can go crazy. They go all the way up to 2 terabytes at the moment, I think. But I would recommend, just as a starter, you can get a 128 gigabyte SD card, and that's roughly around the $20 or $30 price point. Be warned though, I would not buy them off the internet, as there is an influx of counterfeit and fake or dodgy micro SD cards out there. What I'd recommend doing is going to somewhere like JB Hi-Fi, Ted's Camera Warehouse, or EB Games even, and find an SD card there. The best brands to stick with, in my opinion, from what I've used, would definitely be the Samsung Evo SD cards or the SanDisk ones, which have a really good transfer rate and they don't affect gaming at all in a negative way, which is fantastic. Another thing to keep in mind is that Nintendo Switches require a Nintendo Switch online subscription if your child wants to play online. Now, the NSO subscriptions are really competitively priced point. They're much cheaper than Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus, but you do need that if your child wants to play online. So something else to keep in mind, there's 2 types to choose from. There's a Nintendo Switch Online standard subscription, and then there's a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pass. Now, the expansion pass gives you access to all the extra Mario Kart tracks, the Animal Crossing expansion pack as well, and the N64 games, as well as Sega Genesis games. For those who get the standard one, you can still download NES and Super NES games as a part of your package as well, and all of them allow you to play online. So it's really up to you. One's a bit more expensive and one's a bit more competitively priced. Here's some handy hints, because we've fallen in these traps before, but if you're buying a second-hand Nintendo Switch console, be sure to format it before you wrap it. So you'll be able to see on screen how I'm formatting this one. You essentially just go into your settings menu, it's right down the bottom, and you select format. That way, it means there's no extra save data on there, there's no nasty data on there, and there's no personal data from the previous owner. It's always good to format the console if you buy a secondhand one. Another thing is, update the console and set up your Nintendo subscriptions before you wrap it as well. This is because on Christmas Day, the Nintendo servers are flooded. Admittedly, last year it wasn't too bad, but you do have trouble getting onto the store and buying things. I think a few years ago, I couldn't even redeem my cards because the whole system was down. So something to keep in mind. You can set it all up so then that way your child or partner or whoever you're buying the Switch for is ready to go as soon as they open it out of the box. So there you have it. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy your gaming over Christmas. This year has been a fantastic whirlwind of highs and lows for me. This is actually my first Christmas in 2 years in an actual house. We've been living in a caravan for the past 2 years. So for me, it's a very special Christmas that I get to make all these wonderful new memories in a house. I can't thank you enough for your support, for all the people that have bought me a coffee, for all the people that have just watched my videos, liked, commented, subscribed. All of that goes to helping make What's It Like such a wonderful thing to do. I'm getting a bit emotional here, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Merry Christmas to you all.